with Real Texas Recipes, and today I'm going to show you how to make a real Texas breakfast casserole. In West Texas, we always have folks that stop over and, what do you do if you just want to whip something up? Well, what I'm going to show you is I actually make this breakfast casserole in advance, freeze it, then I can just pop it out, apply the eggs, throw it in the oven, and voila! There we have a Real Texas breakfast casserole. You can find my recipes on realtexasblog.com. So let's go ahead and get started. What I do is I go ahead and I grease a pan. Now, you can vary the size of the pan depending on how big of a casserole or how many people you're planning on entertaining. This is little chopped up frozen French fries. That's the secret and the tip to making this happen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle these in the bottom of my casserole dish. Now, you can be really creative in these breakfast casseroles. You can put anything and everything from the kitchen sink in there too. But I'm going to make this a real simple one. Next, I've got my hot, spicy sausage that I've already cooked, and I'm going to sprinkle that on top. And in West Texas, we use our hands to make our recipes, and we just kind of get down and dirty in there, but we've washed our hands, so. Okay, so I've got the sausage, and now I've got some mushrooms. Go ahead and put some mushrooms. Now, in the summertime when we have a lot of jalapenos out in my garden, I'll use fresh jalapenos. I've got Texas sweet onion. I'm going to go ahead and I've chopped that up, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on top. And then I've got my homemade salsa. Now the salsa has our fresh jalapenos in it. It's got fresh tomato, onions, and you can find my recipe for this on the Real Texas blog also. Or rather, let me get this straight now. realtexasblog.com. Okay, so you want to put all that in. Now I have done a mixture of my cheeses. This is a regular cheddar cheese mixed with a jalapeno white cheese, and it just adds a little bit more Texas flavor to it. Whoops. Okay, so you sprinkle all that in. Now your last ingredient is going to be your eggs, but if I were making this in advance, all I have to do right at this point is put a piece of foil over it and put it in the freezer. Now, let's just say I did that. We've got guests coming over, and I want to make a casserole to impress them. All I do is I pull this out. I take my eggs, and these are Real Texas fresh farm eggs from our chickens. But anyway, I take, depending on the size of the pan, this one is a square pan, so it took 6 to 8 eggs, mixed it with a little milk and my salt and pepper. Here's the secret. Mix it with a little bit of baking powder, and your eggs will turn out fluffier. All I do is I go ahead and pour this in like that, and then I'm going to bake this for about 30 to 45 minutes until a knife or a toothpick comes out clean in the center at 350 degrees. So there you have it. This is the Real Texas breakfast casserole, and I'm Ramona Wurst.